Cartoons.
We put sunscreen on our head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Wrap sunscreen on our head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And then protect your cheeks and ears and neck and nose. Sunscreen on our head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
And more, my deducting, fit and more
Welcome back to DC Comics and Toontown Friends Summer Spectacular! So today we are going to take a look at the top 10 funniest moments on Harley Quinn. And look at these two. We are going to dress it up as
Summer 2025 looks! How can I look about it, Paige? Yeah, I'm feeling fine. So, let's begin. Well, paper dolls can talk. Unless they can say something. So, here we go.
Did you know that this party was for children?
I do now.
Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the times the DC animated series
Harley Quinn! Are you unfamiliar with this
Spoilers
thing?
ahead for seasons 1 through 4.
Where the hell did you pull that from?
My aunt posted an article about celeb breakups on Wayne Face the other day.
Yep, that's me, Harley Quinn.
Number 10, Brooding Nightwing.
There's
Season
no
3
IB
of
and
Harley
T.
Quinn sees Dick Grayson, aka Nightwing, aka the OG Robin, return to Gotham City.
Gotham City. Demons are rising up. Criminals.
Nobody's the heroes who got out of my control on my own.
My home needs Nightwing.
Anyone want to switch seats?
The protector of Bloodhaven wastes no time getting down to serious business. But someone that serious
Well,
is
that's
Zanzibar,
gonna be
which is exactly
immature
what
about
happens when
things
he
going
and Ivy are
next.
trapped in Riddler's
Still
escape
one of the
room.
DC
After he
Comics
attempts
still
and
about.
fails to free them, Nightwing becomes a sobbing mess.
You just killed us.
You're right. I'm so stupid.
The writers threw in some clever Easter eggs referencing the character's history, but all we can focus on is his dramatic reaction. Between desperately seeking Batman's approval and harboring an intense fear of failure, Nightwing's emo vibe makes a lot of sense.
I should have never left Gotham in the first place. I got restless and Batman pushed me to do it.
Oh
He
my
pushed me
god,
to do it.
shut up.
Number 9. Calling out
Still
toxic
got an adults
fanboys.
one.
It's no
Batman's
secret that
back,
overzealous
man!
fans are impossible to satisfy, especially when it comes to comic book adaptations.
What do you want to watch?
We could watch
Still
Harley
exactly
Quinn.
like Harley Quinn.
No!
Still one of the series is all about
God,
that.
no.
In this meta cold open, two unnamed DC fans debate
exactly
whether or
like
not to
that
watch
one,
Harley
too.
Quinn. The guy donning a Release the Snyder Cut tee criticizes the female-centric narrative and Harley's ability to defeat other iconic rogues. For someone who claims to not watch the show, it sure sounds like he does, which even his friend
How
points
very
out.
young
Are you sure you haven't seen the show?
Yeah, because I'm not a
Still like that
12-year-old
one.
girl. Also, dude, why would I watch a show that's set in Gotham City?
What's even better is that this episode, titled Batman's Backman, focuses on the Dark Knight's recovery and return. So, the fanboy's rant is irrelevant in this case. We know the
No
Harley
wonder
Quinn
the
writers
Bruce
must have
Wayne
had
was
fun with
supposed
this
to
one.
be
Sucks
anyways.
for watching Family Guy.
Number 8, another reveal. In this trippy season 3
Batman
episode,
Begins
Harley and the gang
Forever.
venture into the mind of Bruce Wayne, a place where the tragic moment he lost his parents plays on a loop in several crime alleys.
I cannot believe we are being subjected to this multiple times.
Still got kept playing on that time.
Yeah, but what is this?
This is a reverse repressed memory.
While exploring the nightmarish realm, a young Bruce reveals to Harley that he grows up to be Batman. Compared to Joker's reaction to an unmasked Batman back in season 1, she handles the news rather well, and it only takes her seconds to realize it's definitely plausible.
How could Bruce be Batman? I mean, sure, he's the richest man in Gotham, so that explains all the vehicles.
Very
He's going missing
exactly
if big
like
galas
that.
and villains show up. Oh, okay, come to think of it, it's very obvious. Wait till you hear who
Still like
Superman
Harley
is.
Quinn,
After
still
Harley
like it.
processes the reveal, she gets a glimpse of Batman's most iconic and bizarre moments. We always love a reference, and seeing recreations from different eras of the Caped Crusader made this one of the show's best episodes.
I had a few weird years.
Number 7, Clingy Bruce.
It's a
Speaking
Swamp
of Mr.
Thing.
Wayne, season 3 also shows us more of his relationship with Selena
Well, we
Kyle,
never
aka
showed this up.
Catwoman.
It's been nice
I
having
know
you
it's
stay at the
really
manor.
good.
Equine excellence.
Speaking of galloping, I know the trek to your wing is quite far, so I thought you might want to stay in my wing tonight.
Nobody
To do
knows about
what?
this.
While the feelings aren't exactly
Still
one-sided,
like it.
Bruce's unresolved trauma and loneliness make him extra attached to his notoriously aloof love interest. After spending some time at Wayne Manor, Selena understandably needs some solo time at her place, much to Bruce's disappointment.
Don't cry.
Bruce Wayne.
With wealthy male tears.
Well, I know that's.
Cool.
I know it's such a beautiful guy on that.
He later shows up at her penthouse unannounced, and what does he bring her?
exactly
Well,
like
2 cats, of course, because what else would you gift a feline-themed antihero? He also christened them with some odd names, to which she has the perfect response.
These cats are special. They're Persian. I named them Martha and Thomas.
After your dead parents.
I didn't realize. I just considered them to be
Still
strong Christian names.
realistic.
I'm not taking those Anglo-Saxon pseudo-parent cats, Bruce.
With Bruce Wayne being such a historically tragic character, we appreciate these comical moments. Number 6, Joker's sitcom life.
Joker,
Season
the
2's
killing
normal
folk.
Joker storyline was wild, to say the least. Season 3 gave us a more unhinged look at his evolution from a maniacal,
the Joker.
chaos-causing murderer to a loving partner
That
and
looks
supportive
realistic
stepdad.
on that.
Lord, did you have the chorizo dream?
Seeing the clown prince of crime struggling with common core math is hilarious and, unfortunately for some, relatable. As a domestic suburbanite, he's now tormented by a Karen-esque mom named Debbie even in his nightmares. Instead of outright violence, Joker opts for good old pettiness. The situation inspires him to run for mayor of Gotham City.
I'm running for mayor!
Joker's parade harkens back to Tim Burton's Batman. Not to mention the brilliantly written
Nobody
opening
knows
theme song
about
Rainbow
this.
with callbacks and references to
got
the
popular
character's
on that,
storied
guys.
history.
I think you and I are destined to do this forever. It'll make it and go to the...
Number 5, Clayface becomes Billy Bob Thornton. We love
83rd
all members
Annual
of
Billy
Harley's crew,
Awards.
but Clayface is a special kind of rogue.
Might not recognize me. Lot of hair and makeup. I play the chair, the director's chair. Maybe you could say
Still got
sit
cameo on
me in
that.
exchange for one-on-one acting lessons.
Well,
I don't
here's
sit.
Inspired by a
Clayface.
previous take on the character, he strives to be a celebrated actor. A series of bonkers events lead to an opportunity to mold himself
That's
into
really
Billy Bob
realistic,
Thornton
everything,
and
so
assume
like
the
that,
leading
like
role of
that.
Thomas Wayne in a new biopic. His interactions with the film's director James Gunn are especially enjoyable.
Cool.
Clayface manages to get
there's
away
still
with the
got the wheels
impersonation,
on
but
that.
realizes that it's Thornton who will ultimately get the recognition he so desperately craves. After the movie premiere, he reveals the truth. As it turns out, he is such a great actor that no one believes him.
It is not Billy Bob whose performance has moved you all this evening. It is I, Clayface, the true star behind Thomas Wayne.
Billy Bob is a shapeshifter. That's how he does it.
Or it's possible they just don't care. Number 4, the duality of Bane. Bane is surprisingly one of the most lovable characters on Harley Quinn.
You're such a bad guy on that.
Sorry if this clap sounds sarcastic. I sprained my hand playing table tennis.
It's even real
What
on
are you
that.
doing here, Bane?
I am here for revenge!
Their take on the infamous villain was clearly inspired by Tom Hardy's turn as the Brute in The Dark Knight Rises, specifically his bizarre voice. Bane is regularly sidelined and unappreciated, and rarely does he get any respect, which makes his various plights all the more amusing and a little sad.
I got a razzie zazzy for bang.
It's Bane! You know it's Bane. I'm here every day, Todd. Goddamn millennial.
Whatever, Bang.
He spends most, if not all, of season 3 sulking, and briefly has an existential crisis that
That's
triggers an
evil.
inner dialogue
And
a la
it's-
Carrie Bradshaw.
it's
Through
a
this
villainy,
subversive
too.
lens, he's still physically intimidating and has a penchant for violence, but the explosions-loving character also cares about proper grammar.
Every week we meet to pitch our evil ideas. This is where we get approval for the use of Legion resources like goons and getaway cars.
Explosions!
Number 3, Stephanie. When
Riddler,
Harley and Ivy
you.
pose as students to infiltrate Riddler's university campus, Clayface sees an opportunity for character work.
As an actor,
Not an actor.
I know a thing or two about acting. To go undercover, you must become the cover.
As we mentioned, he has a proclivity for doing the most when it comes to a role, no matter how brief.
But
For this
that's
mission,
even
he becomes
exactly
Stephanie,
the cute
a
girl
gossipy
I ever
co-ed
know.
who only talks about a cappella clubs and the anguish of being Chad's almost girlfriend.
Do I like Chad?
Yes.
But I don't know if I'm ready to be Chad's girlfriend. Why does he want to bust a label us?
Stephanie has seemingly only existed one day or less, yet is already living an eventful life. It's truly one of Clayface's best performances, though it's only somewhat helpful to Harley and Ivy in the end.
Oh,
That's the reason a good helper
Number 2,
on that.
Kite Man's himbo hilarity. Kite Man is immature and completely lacks any self-awareness.
Hey, man. What was that? Whoa. Did I just hear the wind say, Kite Man?
I think you're alone.
Hell yeah.
Good God.
But his simple-mindedness is hysterical. We
Well,
mostly
that's
see
a
the underrated
particular
villain in
adult
the
show
first
on
2
my
seasons.
own.
Starting as an annoying guy trying to hit on Ivy at a bar mitzvah, he becomes her main love interest, though she tries to keep their
That's
relationship
realistic.
low-key.
What's the point of making a resi here, bro? I mean, I took my lady out tonight so we could see and be seen.
No, it's fine. Can we just do the movie? Let's do the movie.
Fine, we're here. I wanted to take you out for tandem.
The couple almost made it to the altar, but he wisely chooses not to marry a woman who's in love with someone else. As we see in season 3, he's living his best life with a new lady on his arm. He has since taken center stage in his spin-off, perfectly titled Kite Man. Hell yeah! Because if any character deserves their own show, it's definitely Kite Man.
This, babe. You know what, Lex? Oh, my back.
So what are the shows all about?
For myself, wind down.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some
Honorable
honorable
mentions
mentions.
is awesome.
Harley bonding with Batgirl. Sisters Kaylee and Brianna Cuoco gave us the pairing we didn't know we needed.
Quinkle Sisters.
That's why I brought us here. We are so freaking smart. I can't believe we got tricked into coming here by Riddler. It was a catchy commercial. It was so catchy.
Catwoman's Billy speech. The ultimate mic drop for this Gotham City siren.
The only reason you gave me this award is because I'm black. After 80 plus years, you finally
Oh,
realize
look,
you haven't let a
Slappy
single black
from the
villain win,
Goosebumps.
no matter how much we
So
deserve
we're
it.
gonna
King
of
Shark,
that.
prison boss. How is Nanaue simultaneously cuddly and terrifying?
Daryl, if you ever bring me inferior toilet wine again, I'll be forced to shank you in the showers, and you know I don't want to do that. I like being cool, boss.
Frank being Frank. Ivy's loyal plant is always ready with a comeback.
I got your cheap Hudson News ass postcard from Paris. I know you got this shit at the airport.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Here it comes.
Number 1, the incompetence of Jim Gordon. Commissioner Jim Gordon has been a consistently amusing character, largely due to his
Jim
unrequited
Gordon.
romance with Batman,
Still
but
got the
also his
realistic thing on that.
unbelievable ineptitude.
Jim, I wasn't playing with it.
He repeatedly hits rock bottom, but still manages to bounce back, if temporarily. Similar to other characters in the series, he tends to be funniest when he's at his lowest moments.
Not a funny name on that. You know particular guys about this.
We're co-workers.
We also like to see good old Gordo when he's not depressed, like his adorable whirlwind friendship with Clayface's disembodied sentient hand. Whether his life is in shambles or things are briefly looking up,
My life
we can
begins
always
to
count on
miss.
Gordon to make us howl with laughter.
You wasted $400 million on ads and another $1 million on custom Pez?
People love Pez.
No one loves Pez.
What moments had you chuckling? Share the laughs in the comments below.
Well, I think that's it. So the next thing is seltzer, and slapstick. See you next time!
Well, that's all, folks. Good night. Thanks for watching.